Hi guys, I'm Yasmin here. Grant's not going to be joining us today because I feel like he's been really slacking. Like, I don't know if you guys seen him up close, but he's looking like a complete wreck lately. He forgets about like everyone is in the show, like ever. It's just such a mess, and I feel like he has nothing to contribute anymore, and he's fat and bald. So yeah, so let's get into it.
Oh, hey, I was behind the mirror all along.
He was here all along. Thank God for
that. All right, everyone. Yo. It's me, your Holmes, Seafoam Soldier, and your other Holmes.
I don't know who I am today.
Oh, who are you? You're selling the full fantasy today.
I'm selling Fifi realness.
You are? Oh, really?
I'm coming for you and your wig.
You really are. Went to town.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we thought we'd try relocating today. We thought we'd try and spice things up. We was getting a little bit bored with our previous arrangements, so we thought we would try something a little bit different. See how it goes.
And we're very close to you today.
Yeah, we're giving you the full fantasy, full mug. You can
really see the flaws.
Pee into filth.
Yeah.
Is that the term? Yeah, hey everyone, hope you're all alright. We sort of started at a weird time. We said 8, and then we said 10 past 8, then we said 8 again. So yeah, hopefully there's a few people get involved. That'd be nice. Yeah, we just finished watching the episode. We haven't had time to watch anything else in between. No BTS,
nothing.
No RuPaul's, nothing like that. So we're coming from fresh off the boat. Although we feel a certain kind of way about everything.
Oh my God.
And also I've heard some extra information I haven't even told you yet. So
what?
I know. So we've got some things to talk about.
This is for real. What the hell is happening?
Yeah, this is for real. This is for real. So what should we do?
Okay.
Should we start off with the episode or start off with general?
Mate, it's your show, obviously. Now you're here.
And that is my name above the doors. Don't you forget it, little girl. Okay, let's start off with the episode, and then if an outside drama comes in, I'll bring it up. No, actually, it's before this episode really, this drama. So I feel like we should talk about it first. So I don't know if you heard. I don't know how I heard this, but Fifi was saying that like the way the show was edited last episode was wrong in terms of critiques that were given. So like apparently, who's that dude who wore no like undershirt and just the jacket?
The Burger King hat.
King hat dude. He apparently was saying, like, Fifi was saying that he said like this is fashion about someone else, not about Alyssa. And another comment said as well, he was like, oh, that was for someone else or whatever. I can't remember exactly what Fifi said, but I probably should have remembered that.
Okay, that's some heavy editing.
Jeremy Scott, that's him. Yeah, exactly. And I can't remember who else.
I don't know how I feel about that.
And she also said something else that was completely made up as well. I don't know I can't remember what she said now, but it was to make Alyssa look bad, I think. Which is, don't ever go for Alyssa. But then what was amazing though, this is the first time I've ever done it, is Wow Presents put up the video of like the full critique Alyssa got. So they put up like all of it unedited, uncut.
Where?
On the logo site, I guess.
Really?
I saw my brother earlier. He showed me on YouTube just before you
I haven't seen it at all.
I know. That's what I mean. So I showed you the full thing, and like basically, it was Fifi was saying it at a club. I guess after she watched the episode in a club, and she like on mic, she was saying like all this stuff, and yeah, no. Then I showed the full critique, and it was like everything Fifi said was wrong. Like she was like she's like some of the things she said was like just like a flat out lie. Like,
so she was lying about it.
Yeah. Exactly. So Fifi was completely lying about it. Wow Presents like the editing, but also the other thing is, like it's not, the editing is not as shady as everyone's saying it is, because like it was like how it was what was shown on the episode.
I love that.
It was so good. It was so good. I loved it. And there's something else as well. There's more behind the scenes drama.
Oh my God.
Coco and Roxy are in a massive full on beef.
Okay.
Like full on beef. I haven't read the whole thing yet. I've only read the latest tweet.
They
like,
beefing.
Roxy's like, oh, I can't wait to see you on a reunion and stuff like that. I can't remember why she did it. I haven't read the first tweets actually. I didn't get a chance to. My internet was playing out when I was trying to look. But like no, they're proper falling out. I think Coco said something about Roxy in the bus or something like that, and Roxy's like, "Don't come for the bus."
Come for the bus.
Yeah, so
the bus ain't running tonight.
Exactly, the bus ain't running tonight. Yeah, so like that's gonna be, if there's a reunion, that's gonna be. I'm hella keen to see Coco and Roxy go at it. Yeah. It's so good. So,
sorry about my dog.
That's a behind the scenes stuff. That's it. We're giving you tea as well, weekly tea.
All the tea.
as well as our thoughts on the show. So yeah, so we died when we watched this episode. Like again, I think I said this in the first episode, but I felt like I was living before this episode, but now seeing this episode, I was not living at all.
It's too much.
It was amazing. Like, it was so good.
A shorter episode as well, but they really brought it.
They really brought it.
Whoa! But just
that was it. Yeah. Cool, Roxy, Bus Stop Bandit. I know. Yeah, because you kicked off the show.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
But then Roxy's like, it was a year ago. Sort yourself out. Like, I can't wait to see you at reunion. She's like, that's not a. Yes, Max, you missed a really good intro. We went really hard on it. It took us 4 hours to compose that script. You had to have the scriptures looking at. I thought it was very, very helpful.
My horrible acting.
So guys, watch the video from the beginning when it goes up. You won't live to regret it.
I think you will. But what you did miss, Max, was the tea. Coco and Roxy be beefing because Coco's still salty about what he said. And then
Fifi was saying stuff about the editing.
Fifi was saying stuff about the editing,
which isn't true.
Came for the editing. Editing was like, not today, Satan. And then they released
the full critique.
Watch the
video. Wait, but guys, we can't every 5 minutes. We can't recap what we've already talked about. Go and watch the video where it's been uploaded, and also comment below as well. So we'll talk to you.
Yes.
But right, so this episode, mentally amazing. It's a roller coaster. I felt all kind of ways. Also, was eating halfway through. We were like 10 minutes in, and like that did not help. I was stressed out watching this episode.
It was
and for the pizza, and like it wasn't a good combo.
No, we are stressed and gassy.
Yeah, exactly. That should be our YouTube channel name.
Thank God you guys can't smell.
Yeah.
It's pretty intense.
It is pretty intense. So should we go for the episode?
Yes. Tommy, we will respond to you at the end of this. Or should we respond now? Who do you want to come back?
I don't know. Alyssa, I don't know. Like Alyssa would be hilarious after seeing that Fifi thing.
I think Alyssa deserves to come back.
Well, what I wrote about. No, I feel like we're skipping ahead too much.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, no, it's fine.
So I retrieved to my little shell.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna check my phone.
No. Yeah, so Fifi, that was it. So at the beginning of the episode. So I've written some notes, and we ate pizza for a while, and then I've written more notes. There'll be a gap in my notes. I might need you to fill in for me.
Fatty Magoo.
But at the beginning, pizza takes priority over writing. Fifi was given a 2 cents worth about Alyssa saving Katia last episode.
No, she gave more than 2 cents.
She did. She gave 3 cents. 4 cents. She did £5 whole. But I thought it was funny. Like she didn't. Like, no one asked her. She just like went in. Like,
but I feel like, it ran on for too long, mate. No, I just think Fifi doesn't help herself. She doesn't help herself.
Well, okay, we're going to it as the episode progresses, I guess. But like I have been, as you've seen from previous episodes, Loyal Family, that I have been like glass half full with Fifi thus far. But like I'm off that bandwagon now. Like I
was too.
I'm glass thrown in the sink and smashed up now after this episode, to be honest. But we get into that, yes. Rigor Morris. I tried to Rigor Morris.
Rigor Morris. Rigor Morris, girl. Yeah. Rigor Morris. And that's my new drag name.
That is good. Oh I've got a new drag name, but it only makes sense if you're British, so I won't bother telling you. Also, it does. I'll just send you a link. Also, like, so when Fifi was going off, I was just thinking, did they no? So Tommy, that's what I used to think about Fifi putting her foot in her mouth, but I don't think so anymore. I think it's past that point. I think she's just like not that great as a person.
She freaks out, and she just lets people see that other side of her that is petty and just needy and just ew. No.
Yeah. But yeah, so what I was thinking, she was going on a little rant, was did they actually all agree to the elimination thing? I don't think they did. I think like they were sort of like a few of them, when they talked about the thing about only eliminating queens based on the judges critiqued the episode. I think a few of them were like, yeah, sure, whatever. But I don't think it was like, these are the rules, now I'm break them, I'm going to agree. Like, I don't think Alyssa ever agreed like wholeheartedly. And do you know what I mean? Like, it was always a bit of a rocky ground. It wasn't.
She did. I do agree that she did kind of flip the page, but am I mad?
But can you flip? Yes, but can you flip the page if the page hasn't been written?
Oh,
That's a real question, everyone. I'd like you to answer.
If a true false, no one's around.
Exactly.
I don't know.
It's kind of deep things you get on this
Yeah.
after show.
Let's think about it.
Yeah. So.
Oh my god, we're getting so much tea.
I know. I'm trying to catch up.
Wait.
All right, Omar. I think Max is here as well.
Hi Max. Hi Tommy. Hi Omar. Oh my god. So Fifi's
He released a new
dragging the
music-
show through the dirt.
He released a new music video.
What? Fifi, apparently. She released a new music video and it's basically soft porn.
Well, Fifi would do it as a dude, right? She's not going to do a music video as Fifi.
No,
So-
she's doing an album as whatever her
When
name is.
we always forget. Every week you guys always tell us.
Mr.
Still
O'Hara.
no idea. Yeah, exactly.
Shit.
Maybe we'll watch it on live stream afterwards, like at the end of the stream. Remind us at the end of the stream, we'll watch it and react to it.
Okay.
But we can't actually show it because we get banned or whatever.
When you say soft porn, do you say that in a good way?
Tatty's got a song
or
as
in
well.
A bad way?
Tatty's got a song as well. Apparently Alyssa's got, not Alyssa, Alaska's got a song as well. Jeremy Kerry. You knew that too quickly.
That's not her name. Is that her name?
Yeah, Jeremy rings a bell. Jeremy Kerry, like Mariah.
Oh my gosh, she does not look like a Jeremy Carey
I know.
at all.
Um,
She should pick a sexier name for a
she
dude.
should.
as
So,
well.
should we go back to the episode for now?
Yes.
The song's called The Same Path. God, they really milk it, don't
Yes.
they? All the queens really milk whatever's
Of course
going on
they
in the show.
have to.
Yeah, fair. So I didn't write anything, says eating pizza, about like when they're actually recording and rehearsing for the scenes or whatever.
Sorry.
When-
No, I'm doing you.
Yeah. When I was like during the point where they were recording, like recording for their scenes, I didn't write any notes during that part. So, do you have anything to say about that? I can't remember feeling any particular strong ways. I mean, people always forget the lines and always get reminded. One thing he did, I remember Roxy was like, line at one point, it's like, all right, calm down, Mariah.
Yeah, that was a bit rude.
Yeah.
Apart from that, it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah.
I think it is a nitty gritty. Like you have to kind of pick on little things, and they have to edit in a way that supports what they picked in the end, kind of thing. So I don't know. It's just I think they all did fine.
Yeah,
They all did fine.
yeah,
No
yeah,
one
yeah.
sucked.
Okay, I suppose the other thing I want to say is,
Big Frida sucked. I'm joking. I love you, Big Frida. I love you.
do you?
I don't know.
Exactly. You, like, we
I
have
don't
watched the show.
No, she's cool.
Have you
I
watched
do
her show?
love her.
Have you watched her show?
No.
Exactly. You know she
But
was.
I love everyone.
Um,
She's out there, and
Okay.
good for you, Big Frida,
Yeah, fair. That, true that.
for being alive.
Um,
She's on Beyonce's
They
side.
were saying, look, this is so good. I love talking with you guys. They're saying that Rue responded to Fifi Shade on Twitter with a GIF, a GIF.
A GIF.
So
Oh, shading Fifi.
yeah, so I'm like, this is awesome. I need to get on the Reddit. I've never really been on the Reddit.
I need to
but that's
get
what's all
into
going
it.
on. But yeah, the other thing I want to say about the challenge is Katia always seems like, although she's super confident this time and she's more on it and everything, she seems to stumble at the beginning of like the actual challenges. It seems like she finds her stride, her pace or whatever. But I feel like at the beginning she's weak quite a lot.
Do you think of that? Like a lot?
Not well, just like I expect more from her at this point. Do you know what I mean? Because she's
Okay.
like especially acting and stuff. Like that's her gig. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
But I feel like in a similar challenge in her season, she didn't stumble because she was progressing to be quite good and she felt confident and she didn't stumble, which was
apart from the lip sync.
No. In that similar challenge, when she had that similar challenge
sorry.
in her season, which was the
The like Christmas scene with Kennedy Davenport.
Cha-Cha Heels. And this one, she just came from the bottom. She thought she was gonna leave. So I understand she obviously has big problems with anxiety. She didn't feel that confident. It took a little while, but you know, she still brought it. She still did well. She did do better than Alyssa and Roxy, and I feel
You thought
confident.
so, really?
I feel confident
Okay,
in
we'll get
saying
onto that in a
that.
second. But first of all, Max, no spoilers. No spoilers. No. Omar, no, don't encourage him. No spoilers. This is a spoiler-free zone for us. No. So I have to say that quick before spoilers were released.
I do feel she did better.
I did
than-
okay. Obviously, it's me. I had no idea what any of these scenes were, what any of these programs were, like any of the jokes or anything like that.
Programs, they're films.
Whatevs. I didn't know what was going on. And no, Max, he said no rumors. That's not too bad though. but don't say anymore. What was I going to say? Yeah, I feel like. So I felt personally, the moments I don't know the film, personally taxed by Detox's and Katya's scene. I was just like a little bit. I thought theirs was at least. I didn't laugh. I don't think during that one at all.
Okay.
Did you? Like the zombie scene? Like it was all very predictable.
It wasn't laugh out loud, but I feel like it was the scene that wasn't that funny. It wasn't them.
No, I agree with that.
Kind of thing.
I agree with that.
Like they acted as well as they could in the scene. I thought it was alright. It wasn't like a really funny script and blah blah.
Yeah.
But they did their best and they did well. I still think they did better than.
See, I don't know. I suppose my thing is like because Cassie is hilarious. There's like all her YouTube stuff and everything. Like maybe she had done something completely different with the character, something that was less predictable. I suppose the thing is, it's difficult as well. I haven't seen the film, but they're supposed to play the characters from the film. Yeah. But like I don't know, like it just wasn't. I want Cassie to make me laugh. That's my main thing. I want Cassie to do is make me laugh.
Yeah, and she did a different accent. A different character. She did a different character. Like Roxy sounded a lot like Roxy. I thought her face expressions were quite good, but
Roxy
she still sounded a lot like Roxy.
Roxy was like her character in her season in the acting challenge, like the little girl she played. Maybe she played like a young girl or something in the acting challenge.
No, she did really well there. She did really well on her season both on the little kids show and in the telenovela. But in this challenge, I felt like she sounded more like herself and didn't really like build up a character behind it. Or, you know.
Yeah, but it's not her forte. Yeah,
I don't think that's an excuse because as I said in her season she did great in those two acting challenges. So she can't say, "Oh, I'm not good in acting challenges." If she brought it into past acting challenges, like that's.
I suppose so. I suppose that's fair. Sorry, we should mention what people were saying earlier about Fifi apparently not refusing to go to a reunion. Surely she is contractually obligated to go. Like that's part of she's getting paid to do the season, and she's in a contract for that. Surely she has to go to a reunion.
Did you think Tasha Salad was pretty Roxy? I don't know. I thought like it was very different.
She had a lisp.
No, it was like this.
Yes, that's a lisp.
That's not a lisp.
Yeah,
a lisp is this.
You can have different sorts of lisp. Don't be lispist.
Oscar.
Don't be lispist.
This is an Oscar winner you're looking at.
What was I just saying a second ago though?
That you love me.
No, it wasn't that. No, Fifi not going to the reunion.
Yeah, the reunion.
Also, if Fifi doesn't go, everyone's going to hate her. Like, she's not come across well already. She has to go to try and, like, claw back a little bit of, like, likability. If she doesn't go, everyone's just going to hate her.
Yeah, but maybe if she goes, everyone is going to hate her even more because she opens her mouth.
This is a whole other thing. But, like, I'm sort of on Carmen's side with the whole Carmen and Ru beef. But generally, I don't think, as a rule of thumb, don't go against anything that would anger RuPaul. Or logo, or like if you're a drag queen, that's your profession. I can't think of. It's like me saying I'm a games designer. It's like me saying something against like the creator of Mario, Shigeru Miyamoto. It's like saying something. Do you know what I mean? You just don't.
Well, you could because he didn't hire you yet.
Oh, good point. And they've directed, but even then, like even in your field of your profession, do you know what I mean? You don't want to like anger the person at the top.
Yeah.
So it's just stupid. Also, it's just stupid.
The person at the top gave you
a
major opportunity. Yeah. So if you fucked up, you fucked up.
And the thing is, she's lost her integrity, credibility because she was saying, okay, this weren't true. So when they edited, they misedited it, they put the wrong things together purposely. When she's been proved wrong, like by the actual footage, then she's just like a complete dick at the moment.
I know. Fucking apologize, mate. That's what I would do. I fuck up again. Just be like, look, I'm a fuck up. I am sorry. Like, just be a bit more humble.
That's a good point. What Redex says about how last week it was bottom 2, maybe because Alaska was the third worst that week, but this week it's bottom 3. That is strange, right?
Yeah. Do you think Alaska was I don't think she was the third worst.
What's the challenge last episode?
It was the big lip sync.
No, I think she's one of the best.
Yeah.
What's her runway? Oh, the alien.
Yeah,
that was fine.
I liked her runway a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just maybe it's done by numbers, but it does seem weird that there'd be 2 last week and 3 this week. Yeah, I don't know, it's strange. So yeah, anything else to say about them rehearsing or recording or whatever?
No.
Okay, cool. So next it was runway.
Oh, she did mess up the words a little bit. I did notice that. And
did she what in a lip sync?
In the beginning, yeah, a little
did
bit.
She? No one pointed that out in the actual episode.
Yeah,
though.
I thought. You know what? I thought it was just like, you know, when our video is kind of delayed with the audio.
They wouldn't have that though.
No. But I thought it was just the video that we were watching that was like a little bit delayed or something.
Okay, yeah.
But if other people saw it, then must be she messed up.
Yeah. So should we go through the outfits?
Sure.
Okay, first off, Rue, I guess.
Yeah.
Killing it. I think it's a makeup for me that I really liked.
I love the makeup, love the eye, love the hair. Oh, and the dress was just
she killed it this week.
It just looked so expensive. This always looks expensive, but it looked like a proper like Alexander McQueen gown. I don't know. Yeah, like a name gown kind of thing.
It did. But what I like as well is that she's given us different looks this season, it seems. Because like season 8, her looks are very samey, but like this look, like her makeup and everything, the way she did it, like it was the way Matthew Anderson did it. Let's be real. I can't click, can I? You make sound effects to me when I do it. Yeah, you're supposed to.
Sorry, you do it. You do it.
Yes. No, only. Oh shit. So close. Yeah, like different style of makeup. Like it's just original Rue, which I like. She always looks younger every damn episode as well.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I know. Right, so looks this week. So, okay, I vote for both Fifi and Roxy, the first versions. Because I thought, okay, so it's a cool challenge about like at least two outfits in one or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, if that was me, I was doing that challenge. I'd be like, okay, well, both outfits have to be sickening. Like, I feel like for Fifi and Roxy, the first versions of them were proper shit. Like the reveals were cool. Roxy's more than Fifi's, but like the first version is just shit. Like if you saw them wearing that as on the main stage, even generally, you'd be like, "What?"
I thought Roxy's wasn't too bad. The jumpsuit, okay.
Sorry, it's really bad.
Sorry about it.
I'm angry.
I thought it makes sense. It made sense with the transition. Like she started as like a torero, and then I did not understand.
No.
And then she transformed into like a Latina girl. A slut.
That's the thing. I liked the transformation. I liked the final look, but I didn't like everything before that.
Okay, sorry about it.
Same with Fifi as well. Fifi's dress was a bit meh as well.
Fifi's head was beautiful. Love the hair, love the makeup, love the earrings, but outfit-wise, I don't think it was that impressive.
But I think, like, I feel like Fifi, her main thing is like she's a looks queen at the moment, and like she's had some of the weakest looks this season, apart
from last week's.
Last was really cool, yeah. I think I was expecting that every week though, based on what we've seen from her online, based on standards she set for herself. Like a swimsuit, and this week, like it's just not what you'd expect from Fifi.
Yeah.
So I was disappointed. TBH. No, I don't remember Tyra's 3-1 runway. Do you remember it?
Vaguely. Not 3-1.
3-1 is impressive though. You can do 3-1.
I thought it was 2-1.
Okay. Sorry.
The one with like the light green. I know which one you're talking about, but I can't really remember that. I haven't seen that season in a while.
Yeah, I agree. Redux. Fifi had the best transition, but the weakest final dress.
True.
It was cool the way like the other dress like absorbed into the second one.
Yeah. Well constructed.
That was cool. That was cool. Katia, like I loved what Katia was selling me. It gave me like I felt the same way I felt watching Sharon on season 4. Like the first episode drag I've watched. Like wow, that's so cool and different. Like this is what got me into drag. Like I had the same thing with Katis, but I'm like, that's so cool.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But cool, and she looked good. Like black teeth, it hadn't been done before. I think she looked good. Like both dresses. I think beforehand, I think the dress was pretty cool, and like afterwards, the dress was pretty. Like the whole outfit together was pretty cool. Like I'm like, oh, Alex, she looked good. She looked like pretty first of all. Especially maybe it's a fringe or something, a bit of a different look for her. She's softer than normal. So when she first came out, I'm like, she looks pretty. Like I'm happy with this. Then the reveal, I'm like, this is epic. Yeah. Like this has changed my life.
It's just like ultimately Katya, which is really great. Like the Katya that we're now more used to than in her season. I feel like she's showing herself a bit more. Yeah. And that's cool.
Yeah. And also like Detox said the thing that I most want from Drag Race, like this is an exact quote, I think. She says, every time I'm on the runway, I want to give them something different. It's like that's what I expect from all the queens.
Yeah, Detox looked amazing.
She looked really good.
Yeah, Japanese hooker. Yeah.
But again, I think it's what I said last week though. If she was funny as well, is that she set herself such a high standard Like she wasn't as good as her previous two looks. It was cool. It was really cool.
Yeah.
I loved how different it was for Detox. Like I haven't seen Detox anything like that before, but it was personally like significantly weaker for me than the other two. I'm not saying it was bad, but I'm saying the other two looks were epic, and this one was just like good for me.
Okay.
I like the iridescent style.
Yeah, it fit the challenge, and she still looked pretty good. And she still brought something more than the other queens because she brought like a third look. So even though it was simple,
what was the first reveal again?
It went from
you took off a coat or something first.
From a dress, from another dress, to then the bodysuit.
I don't know. I was getting a bit like it's a bit like that time when RuPaul did a reveal a few weeks back where she just like ripped like an inch off the bottom of her dress. It was giving me a little bit. It wasn't
an inch. It was like she showed legs. She never shows legs. How can you not be like yes when she did that? I can't understand.
I was just like, Detox was cool. Alyssa. Oh, I wrote down, when did Alyssa get so creative? She's been pretty creative this season. Like it's not what I expected from her. Like
she wanted to bring it to the episode, to the All Stars. I think she looked good.
She was awesome. I think I love the dress, like the effect of all the cameras going off at the end of the runway.
Yeah.
Loved everything about it. I thought it was super cool.
Yeah.
I suppose it does go against what I originally said. Like it fits in with the before the reveal, it was pretty lame.
Yeah.
So like that's fair. But apart from like the reveal was so epic, like it was so unique and awesome. Like it was, she couldn't have done it any other way, really. I don't think so. Fair dues.
Fair.
Okay. And I suppose the only one left is Alaska, right?
Lasky.
That was one of my favorite all-time looks. Yeah, one of my favorite all-time Drag Race looks.
Really?
Loved it every second. The reveal. I loved the beginning of it, which came on. It was like some weird, like horror apparition.
I feel like I missed out because sorry, I can't fucking fix this wig. I missed out because I was kind of expecting it because I saw that she released a new song, a new video today, which features Lil Pound Cake. Her dress is Lil Pound Cake, so obviously, like,
I had
seen her as Lil
I'm glad
Pound
I missed that.
So, but it's still amazing. I love her. I love Lasky's just bringing it. She's just.
But like, even if it wasn't Little Pound Cake, like I loved that it was Little Pound Cake. Like again, like chills down my spine a little bit when I saw that. But like generally, that look was awesome. Like it was so different and like messed up, like dull, like twisted, and like I loved it.
Yeah.
It's creepy, yeah. It was like creepy but pretty and like innocent, and like I just loved everything about it. Like, yeah, loved it. Fair.
I
think it's my favorite look this season.
Oh, okay.
There's been some epic looks this season. No, I'm not.
I think you should maybe settle down a little bit.
So,
I think you had too much pizza.
So. Sorry, it's pizza hype.
Take a little seat. I think my look is the favorite look this season. I can't fucking fix this.
This is definitely your best look this season.
Thank you.
Thank you. So that's everyone. That's the runway done, right? Wait, what critiques?
The first look.
No, wait.
Sorry, someone asked what was the first look for Alaska. It was just like a big concoction.
It wasn't like
black.
It wasn't like a dress. It was like all bits everywhere. It was so cool.
I think it was cool.
It was like if you're like wake up in the middle of the night and you think you see something in a corner of the room, like that's Alaska, and she takes it all off as a little pound cake underneath. That would be the scariest thing ever.
Oh my god.
That's what it's giving me. I'm like, I was taking me on a roller coaster of nightmare. So the actual, I suppose we sort of covered it already, but the actual challenge videos,
it was all right.
Fine.
Yeah, I was quite surprised at Fifi. She did.
Yeah, well. That's a couple of things to say.
Yeah.
No, Fifi did really well. I was really, especially during like the rehearsal part, she seemed like she was really weak. Like I was really...
No, I felt like, come on, like she was being really funny. I thought in the rehearsal, like Michelle kept like laughing a lot.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, sorry, I think I meant the bit in the workroom where she's like, I will switch characters, and she started reading a few lines or whatever.
Oh right, yeah.
I was a bit like, I'm not feeling confident about this. No, but yeah, I was definitely impressed with Fifi. I was going to say the only thing we didn't say earlier was Alyssa. Like I think I really enjoyed Alyssa's performance. I thought it was really funny. It's similar to the Snatch Game where like she was doing that character, but like it was Alyssa doing that character. And I like that.
But the voice though.
I don't know the film, do I?
No. Like it was just not. She wasn't projecting enough.
I think that was funny though. Like it was just like playing like the complete victim, and the faces.
Do you know what? It reminded me when she was doing the Latina.
Oh, it was a bit like that, wasn't it?
She kept like like not, you couldn't understand what she was saying.
Yeah.
But still, I thought it was funny. But I understand.
She's probably one that made me laugh the most out of all the Alaska's. They both were really funny actually. Like when she backed
Alaska
up
definitely outshined her.
Yeah, but I know, but I thought Alyssa was still really strong. Like it was just her facial expressions, like on the floor and like on the beach. Like when she like woke up, she's like, and she's still alive. Like her facial expressions,
is just too much.
Oh, it's hilarious for me anyway. I loved it. Yeah, so I didn't really like. I guess we get onto it. Maybe talk about it now. Like Michelle going in on the critique. Like I didn't agree with it because, like it was like I said to me, it was like Alyssa as that character. Like you still see Alyssa in the character, but it was a character as well, and I respected that.
Yeah, I did agree with Michelle a little bit.
Did you?
I did. Like
seriously,
they have to pick on those little things at this point, and it's true. Like she was in the same level as Alaska in the challenge, and she was one of the bottom ones. I agree with Michelle. I don't think Michelle needs to like pout and side eye, but
she went.
But that's her brand. So.
She was not holding back.
She was like, "I'm gonna snap at you any minute now."
Yeah. She is. She's gonna like have a full-on breakdown next episode. She's got a vendetta or something though. Like
she's gonna tell Cressley to go fuck himself.
Yeah. Cressley's getting funnier for me as well. But like I feel like she's like had some sort of issues, like dark issues. She sort of like kept in the like bottled up and like coming out through critiquing the queens. Like she's too harsh. Like
she's gonna
like, do you want to sort out your daddy issues off stage? Do you know what I mean? maybe
you should not come from Michelle.
No, I love Michelle. I do still love Michelle. I still have more love for Michelle than Rue, personally.
Okay, now you went way too far there.
But no, but like she's it's too much. It is too much. Like it's a drag. Like it's just drag. Do you know what I mean?
But it's her job.
Yeah, but she's like she doesn't need to spend that. Like she's trying to earn that money. She's getting the money anyway. Do you know what I mean? I don't to work so hard.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be like Mel.
Remember or I like to say Santino, like.
Or Santino.
Yeah. But I think she had like a good balance previous couple of seasons, but she's sort of like, I don't know. Like it's just I don't know. Okay.
But the thing I do like about Michelle is when she gives a compliment, like when she likes you, she really lets you know, and like she was like, "That's amazing. That's a masterpiece."
I find it very patronizing.
Like when she likes you, she really likes you. And when she thinks you didn't reach it, then she will fucking come for you and your wigs.
Yeah, yeah. So I agree. Redex. Redex. How do you say your name? I think maybe it's because Celebrity Big Brother. Like I watch that religiously because of Michelle, and she came across as awesome. And like in the podcast as well, she sort of exudes more personality than Rue. I feel. I feel like I know Michelle a lot better.
Rue's definitely losing his goddamn mind.
He is. Oh, I love it. Stream, I don't think. Did you ever listen to the thing I told you to in the end?
No.
So there's an episode of the podcast. I don't know if you guys listened to the podcast a few episodes, probably about 4 or 5 episodes ago, when Michelle wasn't there for like the first 15 minutes, and like he was losing the plot. He's like, he's talking about toilets about like 10 minutes, and about like how toilets in different countries aren't as good as toilets in America, and like I felt personally attacked because I take pride in my toilet. Like it's the first thing I show people. I'm walking my flat. I'm like, no. Get out of my living room. Come to the bathroom and look at this. This wonder.
I can definitely say for sure that the toilets in Brazil is not as good as the ones here. They're just not.
But it was just mental. Like he was just rambling like an old dementia man in this podcast. It's bizarre. So you guys listen. I'm not going to talk to anyone about this apart from Yas, who hasn't listened to it. So if you guys listen to this podcast, can you let me know? Because like I was concerned and aroused listening to it. I didn't know what to do. So should we move on?
Well, on that note, can I bring something up?
Go on. This is your penis.
I thought, yes. Dick's out for Rue. I thought that his exception speech at the Emmys was very funny and poignant.
What did he say?
He said something like, I said before that I would rather have an enema than an Emmy, and now I can finally have both or something like that. He was really funny, and he seemed senile. No, it's not senile. Not senile. He seemed sane, and
he seemed more sane recently. I think he had a bit of a dip.
Drag Race won an Emmy, you guys.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's why we had Domino's to celebrate.
Yeah.
Because it's a Friday and we're watching drag. So any critique? Yeah, Kratia's critiques were very harsh, I think. Her look was great. Her look was amazing.
Yeah.
Did I critique her look much? I can't remember.
No, they didn't.
Oh, one of them said like the beginning, there wasn't much of a reveal. But I
Yeah,
disagree.
but
But it was like both parts. I think maybe the dress itself wasn't a massive reveal, but like
no, but
the
then
look
he
was
said
completely different.
it was still funny.
Yeah, but I mean, like the look from start to finish was completely different. Maybe the dress. Sorry, I'll turn my phone on. But the dress itself, like, but as I say, if you're going just the dress, fine. But the whole look from start to finish was very different. So I think it was a big reveal, a big difference. I don't know.
I think so, but I disagree with saying that the judges were harsh on her look. I don't think they were. The only thing they said, it was just that it wasn't that big of a reveal, but it was very funny, which I think is accurate.
Okay, all right. Well, agree to disagree. So anything
And
else
now
to
we're
say?
gonna go kill each other.
Anything else to say about the runway looks or the critiques or anything?
No.
Okay, so the backstage untucked type bit now. So I put who was in the top again? Was it
Bloody hell, Fifi and Alaska.
that was Fifi Alaska? I felt like Fifi would definitely send Alyssa home out of revenge. That's what the first thing I wrote down.
I don't think it was revenge.
No, I don't know if it was necessarily, but like after what she said last week about how Alyssa, like she obviously really pissed Fifi off.
Yeah, she was obviously like gagging for a reason. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they gave her a reason, and she was like, "Yes, yes, I don't need to talk to nobody. Alyssa's going home."
Yeah. And the other thing I wrote down was I really like the way I didn't necessarily agree with what Detox said about Fifi coming across. Fifi did come across a little bitchy by not calling the three girls aside. But then Tatiana did the same thing. It wasn't bitchy when Tatiana did it. I think it was quite good when Tatiana did it.
Yeah.
To sort of like, I don't know. So I felt like, I don't know. I've said it a few times, but I feel good in that situation. If people come over, I call people over. It's a bit power trippy. Like I'm God, and I'm like, why do you think I should let you stay? Do you know what I mean? I would feel uncomfortable with that. I don't know.
You would love it.
I would love it. But like for the wrong, I wouldn't want people to know I loved it on TV. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. You got a boner.
Exactly. So no, not in that dress. But I like the way Detox phrased it to Fifi. She said her point quite like harshly on like the interview or whatever.
Yeah.
But
she just
like,
asked
in like a really nice way. She's like, "Why have you done this in the way?" I know. I'm like in a really tactful way. Tactile way. Tactful way. So again, I feel like I wasn't a massive fan of Detox going into the show, but as the season's going on, I'm liking her more and more, which is pretty cool. I didn't expect that.
She's awesome.
She's cool.
And then Alaska took to them.
Yeah, it wasn't that like intense. I think everyone's a bit over at this point. Like everyone's like, keep me away.
Like Alaska knows she's gonna win.
Yeah, but I mean, like in terms of like the actual like the moments when the queens talk to each other one-on-one about who's going to be sent home or whatever, I feel like those moments are getting less intense. Like Alaska's this week, it wasn't emotional or anything, really, was it?
Yeah, I mean, she got emotional when she decided Alyssa.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like when they were talking.
Yeah, when they were talking, yeah.
It was just a bit like matter of factly, which is fine.
Yeah, because I mean, when you think about it, it is top 6.
Also, I did think Alyssa sort of sent. I felt like what would you call it? When she tried to sell herself to Alaska, I didn't think she did a particularly good job. She's like, I killed it in this challenge, or whatever. I'm like, did you know? Like, you did well. I can't remember exactly what she said now, what she referenced, but I feel like she like sold herself, and because of that, like if I was Alaska, I'd be like, you sort of reminded me that you weren't like epic 24/7. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Like she kind of shoved her foot in a little bit. I need to watch it again, then show you what I mean.
Yeah, the thing is, I didn't think Roxy sold herself very well either.
What did Roxy say again? Oh yeah, no, she didn't tell us. That's what I mean. Like she was just a bit nonchalant. Like, yeah, save me, but I love you all the same. Peace out. That's what I mean. Like it's not as emotional as it used to be. I wrote down. I thought Fifi thought it was a catwalk when she walked to lipstick. Like, I don't know if you remember, like, the way she walked over to lipstick, like, she was feeling her, she's feeling her to the max. Like, she thought she was like in some sort of like strip commercial or something. My favorite type.
But if I was wearing that catsuit, I'd be feeling myself.
It was just funny, like, it's a really dramatic moment. Like, Fifi was like, yeah, exactly, like, all that sort of thing. Do you remember?
And I love, like, the way they open the box. Like,
that's something like she was like having sex with that box. Also, the other thing I wrote down was this is something I've been thinking about for a while. I've been scared to say, but I feel like now it's my time to come out. When were they been allowed to wear different outfits for lip syncs? Like, this is the first season. Like, every single episode, it seems they've changed their outfits for lip sync, which I'm not necessarily mad at. But I feel like this is the first season is probably happening like every episode.
I understood it till this point, but in this particular episode, I didn't understand why they should be allowed to change their outfits, because their outfits were fine to dance in.
Exactly.
Well, maybe they were quite heavy because of the
reveal. That's only, but my point is, but like, they've dressed in, like, remember that time in the Controlling Twins episode? They had to join like with tits sewn together.
I know.
Like, if they have to do that, then surely they can lip sync in these outfits. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit of a cop out. Like, part of the fun of it for me is,
I guess, in a way, they can justify by saying like they want their best lip sync, because this is not like to save your lives. This is to show your legacy. So they want the lip sync to be the best it can be for both of them. Whether in the other case they wanted to make it as hard as they can because they need to save themselves, kind of.
Yeah.
So
no, I know. I was thinking that as well, and I agree. But I just feel like, I think I'm not necessarily mad that it happening, but I just feel like, when was this okay? I felt like it wasn't okay until like a certain point, and then now it's like every episode, it's like more expected now than anything. I feel like if someone doesn't want to change, I want to be like, oh, do you want to change or whatever? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just sort of like the done thing these days.
Yeah.
It's been quite a quick switch. I think it's something we've all ignored, and we take a look at it and assess it and move on.
Well, you're taking this so seriously.
I am, but I feel like I feel a bit better about that.
when you play business now.
Right, so I would lip sync. Anything to say about the actual lip sync itself? I think it's fun to watch because of the opposing chemistries and characters.
I thought Fifi did really well, but Alaska was funnier.
Yeah, like, it's more for me. Like, I think in that circumstance, like, funny outdid sexy or whatever.
Yeah, but I do wish they would. I mean, trust me, I love them, like, old tunes. This is what I listen to on a daily basis, like I'm Every Woman and all that shit. But I don't know. I want something. It's been.
Imagine you on the bus, like, yeah, exactly.
Literally, that's
I know.
what I do.
Just, yeah.
And then I get home and actually sing it out
I need
loud.
to reassess my friendship.
I know, but like, I feel like for the last few episodes, it's been an old school show tune, drag stuff, and then I don't know. I feel like they should bring something a little bit different.
Yeah, I agree.
To change it up.
Yeah. Can you
throw in some gag? I don't know. I don't care.
Sorry, I don't mean that. Hello, new song. Can you click for Dave for me? Snap. I think I can't do. Read Dave's last comment, then snap.
If she likes that feeling of power so much, then maybe she should try winning more.
Exactly. That deserves a snap. That deserves.
And a tongue pop.
No, that was good. Oh.
I did it so well with the both.
That's because that covered up the tongue pop.
No, it didn't.
No,
see,
it was weak.
Fuck off.
It was weak. So right, anything else about lip sync?
Yes, Alaska won. Yes.
Cool. Okay. I still wasn't mad at Alaska's choice. I felt like Alyssa's come across like ridiculously well so far, but also I feel like there's a chance she could screw it up. I feel like Alyssa's on a bit of an edge at times, and I feel like she's come across so well. I would hate for her to do something to screw it up a little bit. We knew the last few episodes that she wasn't going to win. So I'm sort of okay with her being sent home. Like, it wasn't my choice. My choice would definitely be Fifi. No, not Fifi. She was the winner. Who was in the bottom this week?
Roxy.
Roxy, sorry. I said, yeah, my choice is definitely Roxy. But I'm not mad at her sending Alyssa home. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, someone brought a good point. You said you thought that they were going to do a new song by Nicole. Even like
Max.
An old song from the Pussycat Dolls would have been amazing. Like,
yeah.
Why, guys? I know it's cheaper, but the woman is right there. Just ask for a discount. Fucking hell.
Yeah. And then okay, so now we just got to end the episode really. Like, what this is another point. So I was mad at Fifi for the like the way she was blaming editing and stuff off, you know, like on her shows or whatever. But then like, why was she doing this? And like going in at the end of the episode, Alyssa,
so good.
like it wasn't cool. It was so good, but it wasn't called for. Like, why are you doing that? Like. Sure, like I feel like I have to voice my opinion at times, as is evident by this show. Like I know when to shut up as well. Like it's just, especially on TV, but even if it wasn't on TV, like it's just quite spiteful.
Yeah,
like
it's going on and on.
Everything she was saying was getting worse and worse and worse and worse.
I know, and yes, Buttons would have been great. I listened to that today, and it is the sexiest song alive.
No, I think Right There's better.
Ever,
is that Pussycat Dolls song Nicole shows?
What Buttons
Right
is the sexiest song ever.
No, Right There's
ever.
Better. Is it Cole Scherzinger, I think? Do you know that song Right There?
No one knows.
I've always got controversial opinions, guys. You know this.
Yeah,
I don't go in the mainstream.
song.
I'm edgy like that.
Buttons,
I'm edgy with my Pussycat
they're
Dolls song.
all like...
Shut up, you know. Wait.
And you think my tongue pop?
That was better than yours. Anyway, right, let's start find my Pussycat
I ain't even gonna engage.
Oh my god, but yeah, when the mirror came, when we revealed that the queens were behind it, we knew it, didn't we? We were saying just before,
yeah,
we're like, yeah, they built up to it so much.
Oh my god, it was so, but I thought like she would like appear behind Fifi, or they would just like budge in.
Yeah.
But with the mirror, oh that
god.
was so good.
So good.
That was so good.
That was Alyssa's mirror face, like looking through the mirror face. That was like Alyssa's best face ever.
Oh
like,
my god, I died.
Oh
also, Tati looks really good, by the way.
I was just like watching Alyssa the whole time. We watched it twice as well, that one scene, but I couldn't keep my eyes off Alyssa.
It was so good.
Was
we
so
were
good.
like, dying.
So good. I can't wait till next episode now.
Oh my god!
Like, this is even more so than like after the first or second episode. I want to just fast forward time so much. Take a horse trank. Should we take horse tranks together, like we've always dreamed?
Yes.
We should do it and then wake up next Friday.
Yes.
Beautiful. I can't
Honestly,
wait. I cannot
my
wait.
whole week is shit, and then Friday comes and I live.
Like maybe too deep, but like I'm not suicidal or anything. But like you've got to stay alive for drag. Like, I could not kill myself right now.
Exactly. Like I so get it. Like I'm just like I'm just gonna live another day because RuPaul's Drag Race is coming and it's the best season ever.
It really is.
And it's giving me
I can't
life.
wait to see what happens.
It was amazing.
Also, what annoyed me as well is like, I think like this episode again that she might say something else, but Roxy, I've been really enjoying this season, but she agreed with Fifi at one point when Fifi said something quite bitchy or catty, and Roxy's like, yeah, me too. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, Roxy, no, don't align yourself with Fifi.
Yeah, well, it's still, she hasn't been that bad.
But it didn't make her look good.
Yeah.
Like Fifi was being quite like aggressive and like
Fifi's
bitchy.
Just salty. Like, get your own life. I don't know.
But like, that's something I had given her the benefit of doubt. Like, I think I was saying like she puts a foot in her mouth a bit, like she's got good intentions and means well, but I don't think she does anymore. Like I've seen it from this episode, I don't think she does mean well. Like she's just like full out bitchy.
Yeah, I think like if she just focus on what she needs to do instead of just like she has done pretty well. Maybe not amazing in the looks, but she has done pretty well. So why put her foot in the mouth? Why like run your mouth all the time because you're so insecure and tense about the competition?
It's quite immature as well. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit like school playgroundy sort of thing. Like,
it is.
It's like you should be an adult and sharp.
I just want to like shake her because dude, you're talented, you're beautiful, you don't need this.
So, I mean, it's taken away from like everyone's like, obviously she didn't come like no one really liked her after the show, and she spent all this time clawing back her reputation, and like finally with the 365 days of drag, like people have started to really respect her and like her again and everything. Yeah. And she's just I feel like it's just so frustrating. I feel like a parent, it's like, why have you done this? Like we all liked you.
And then run your mouth like outside of the show. Yeah, exactly. With lies.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mate.
But I suppose like it's a defense for you that she's like, I'm coming across shit. Like it's just blame on someone else. But that's like the lowest thing to do. You've got to admit where you went wrong. If she come out about, look, I was super bitchy, I thought I'd changed, but obviously not as much as I thought I had. I still think I need to work on. I've written a formal apology, tear stains to this person or whatever. Do you know what I mean? She could have like clawed it back, but she's done the worst thing. Like, no, it wasn't me. I didn't say these things. Like they like could find those videos on YouTube where they make like Barack Obama say something funny by splicing words together.
Yeah.
That's like her defense right now. She's like, oh, we're splicing it all together. Like, do you know what I mean? Like that's sort of what she's doing.
That's why I really respect Roxy for saying like, I don't blame the editing. I said what I said. Let the competition get the
that
best
makes her
of
look
me.
Really well.
And now I'm trying.
Really good.
You know.
Yeah, exactly. Max is totally right as well. Yeah. So. And also, so when we watched that scene a second time, it was so cringy, like watching Fifi saying that stuff. Like, listen, no, she was like, it was horrible. Like, again, like everything she said was worse than the last thing. It was just, it's tough to watch.
Oh, mate. And at the same time, so satisfying.
Yeah.
So good. So good. Alaska and Roxy backed Fifi up and said it was the edit. What?
What, for this episode? I know previously, like, for example, Roxy had asked advice about the Snatch Game character, and then Fifi had given the advice. But this episode, like, it was just like a full-on rant. Like, unless whoever produced the logo or whatever, unless they're like, right, I want you to bitch about Alyssa as much as you can.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Unless that was said to her, she's got no defense.
No.
Like, and I'm like this as well. I'm like, if I'm going passionate about something, I go on about something, like, I do go on a little bit. But like she went on, like, do you know what I mean? Like,
forever.
But she could have like stopped for a second. But
exactly.
She didn't.
There's no way she didn't say those things. They can't. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not buying it unless you got me a receipt. Then.
But they're saying Alaska and Roxy backed Fifi up about the edit.
But was it about this episode though, or was it about the edit generally? So I said up until this episode, like I said, I've been on Fifi's side a little bit. Because like there have been things that edited out, but this, like I said, we're talking about this particular event right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, so unless you got evidence,
there's all the drama. I don't know.
Yeah.
But Alaska, I mean, I don't know about Roxy that much, but I feel like Alaska has always been really like sensible in her season, in this season.
She's got a lot of integrity.
So I would go on kind of what Alaska says for most things.
But I would like to know what she said exactly, because like, how can you justify that?
Exactly.
Like I said, unless logo said directly, I want you, and now's the time for you to bitch about. Listen, don't hold up. Like, don't. If you think you want to stop, don't. Keep going. I don't know.
Oh mate,
I don't know.
This is hard.
It is,
and it's amazing.
It is. So, but to answer a question we were asked earlier, okay, I've got two questions. I'm going to remix this a little bit. Who do you think should come back, and who do you want to come back? And why? In one word or less.
Oh wow! Okay, who would I?
Who do you think? First of all, who do you think is going to come back? We obviously don't know. Obviously, we've got no idea what we need to do to come back, or whether it's been. Yeah, I don't know.
I think who I think and want is Alyssa.
Who and want is Alyssa.
Yeah.
This is difficult. I love Alyssa, but like I said, I feel like she's done so well so far. I definitely don't want Ginger. Ginger can go away now. Like, okay. I don't. Sorry, too harsh. Who's the other queen? Tati, Alyssa, Ginger,
and Coco.
Coco. Oh yeah, so Coco and Ginger. No, so it's three other two. I think Tatiana will come back, and I probably want Alyssa to come back. Although also I'm fine with Tati coming back.
Yeah, I'll be fine with Tati coming back, but I think Alyssa deserves it more. And I think she will come back.
I think Tati deserves it more, just based on, like my mantra is like the way they represent themselves on their show, and if they've shown everything they have to show us. I feel like Alyssa's, showing us everything she has to show us, whereas Tati obviously hasn't. So I think because of that, she deserves to come back more.
Do you see Tati in the top 3? Be honest.
After episode 1, yes, I did.
I think Alyssa's more top 3 material than Tati. That's why
I wouldn't necessarily disagree with that, but I just feel like Tati hasn't had a chance to show us whether she is or not.
She had 2 chances, babe.
No, I don't think she deserved to get sent home. Episode 2, is it 2, 3?
I think she did.
I can't remember. My memory's so bad, so I don't know what I'm saying. Honestly, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry. What was the other question?
Well, the question would be, who do you think is top 3 amongst everyone with all that you've seen? Because anything can happen now. Who do you think should be top 3? One
person I'd never would have thought would have been top 3 before the season air would be Detox, but now I'm thinking Detox in terms of this particular season, she deserves to be top 3 at the moment for me. Like looks wise, her performances on challenges, like I think she's earned a place in top 3 easy, to be honest. And again, I didn't think I'd be saying this, but I don't feel like Katya's done enough for me to earn her space in the top 3. Like I love her unconditionally, but in terms of this particular competition, I don't think Katya's done enough for me. Alaska has definitely done enough. She can go top 3. You're welcome. And who else is there?
Everyone else.
Who else? I'm totally fine.
Roxy, Fifi, Alyssa, Tati, Coco.
Oh yeah, of course, because the others can come back as well. Yeah, you know what? I think Alyssa.
Okay, Detox, Alaska, and Alyssa.
I wouldn't mind switching Alyssa for Katya,
Okay.
but I don't know. That's my struggle point between Alyssa and Katya, because I think they both deserve it. But I was expecting. I feel like Alyssa's outperformed what I expected her to do, and Katya's underperformed based on what I expected her to do.
Okay.
That's my thoughts.
Fair.
What are you saying?
I still think Katya, Alaska, and Detox.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be fine with that. So Redux is saying that. So it's more of a general comment. When I asked about Fifi's edit, both supported Fifi. Alaska said Fifi's cool in real life, but shady music makes everyone look evil. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like Alaska's nice, and I'm sure that's what I've been saying until now. But in regards to this particular event in this episode, like there's no justifying it really that I can see.
Yeah. But when she didn't really say anything about the edit though. Like, edit of adding shady music, sure. I do think.
No, but he's saying, but they've asked directly about Fifi's edit. So
yeah, but that's what she said, and I do agree. But I thought she had supported what Fifi said about the edit, like shuffling words and like showing critiques to people that weren't critiqued like that, and blah blah. So fair. I do feel like there was one moment when they added shady music to something that Fifi said, and it wasn't really shady to me. But apart from that, I think the things that Fifi is saying, she is saying, and there's not much saving there.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And also, I completely agree with Omar. I feel like we should start a GoFundMe to get us a palm tree to put behind us. Right, that'd be awesome.
True.
So, any ideas about how you think the Queen's going to come back? What they're going to do? It's obviously revenge is a key word. The word of the
that's the most exciting part, because I have no idea how they're gonna what's in play here. Are they just gonna read the other queens to filth and then just leave, or are they gonna have a challenge to see?
Well, at least one person's gonna come back because the door went, and I'm assuming they'd bring a queen back. Anyway.
Yeah. Fuck, I don't know. I'm so excited. I have no idea.
I've only got one idea, which is I think the queens who are currently in competition will vote, maybe with the other queens watching or something, but not looking at them. I don't know, something like that. I think it would be up to the remaining queens, because that would cause so much drama.
Yeah.
They've all got a debate who they think should come back.
Yeah, probably.
That'd be good TV.
That would be good TV.
Or maybe Ru should, because I feel like the good part of someone coming back is the queens have had to say up until now, but maybe up to Ru and the judges to bring the queen back who they feel could give more, or feel deserves to be there. I mean, that would be fairer in terms of the competition, because then it would be saving one person who they would have saved, or do you know what I mean? So makes it more balanced.
Could be too. I literally have.
I must already know what they're going to do from the preview. Okay, don't tell us. Let's wait until. But this debate's pointless. Then if everyone already knows, this debate's pointless.
We gotta go because there's a lot to watch.
Shall we watch it?
Oh my god!
Shall we watch it?
Yes.
Should we watch it now?
Yes.
Okay, we can't show it. Not that I'd coop off to do anyway.
No, we're not. We need to finish the fucking
broadcast.
broadcast.
We can watch it on stream, but we obviously can't show it.
Dude, let's finish the broadcast.
Maybe live reaction. People love live reaction.
God.
You guys love watching us react to things, right?
Okay, fine. Well, how long are we going now? Because
the preview's 10 minutes, isn't it? That's too long.
Yeah, mate.
Oh yeah, good point. Is it just a trailer? How long is it? People, if it's a minute long, 1 or 2 minutes, we'll watch it. If it's 10, 15, then we won't, because that won't be that interesting.
How quick is it?
Let us know. Answer more quickly, people. Come on. You're slacking. What did I pay you for? 30 seconds. Perfect. Let's do it. Is it on YouTube or just on Logo? That's my last question.
Just YouTube. Go for
Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? I think it'd be on JoJo. No, it's not your time. Okay.
He's obsessed about JoJo.
JoJo's new song, Fuck Apologies. Get involved.
Oh my god.
I'm not apologising for that. I'm not apologising, Yaz. Fuck apologies.
Obviously, sorry if I really meant it.
That's you, Jojo.
I am
I thought you could be Jojo. I've always thought that. Log TV.
It's a little too late for that.
Oh, logo V.
Did you not get my joke?
I just got it. Very good. Too little too late.
Oh.
Right, RuPaul's Drag Race.
Okay, guys, I think I'm going to take off my wig real quick.
Yes, no, you don't ruin the fantasy for them.
Oh, God.
They paid for this fantasy. Okay, come on, computer, don't be so
If you
shit.
want me to take off my wig, please say so.
Oh, logo YouTube. Okay, YouTube will be easier for me.
Ah, it's so itchy.
No, logo. Vengeful Queens will rip sync. Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. Is it coming out?
With the eliminated queens returning, it's anybody's race.
Who got it?
There's a lot of pressure now. I don't feel I need to kiss anybody's butt to stay here. It's time for the returning.
Ooh, your tattoo looks awesome.
Get their revenge. And just when you think you've seen it all, one other small little detail. The twists keep coming. You'll lip sync for the right to return to the competition. Any winner of RuPaul in a new Drag Race All-Stars. Thursday at 8 on Logo.
God.
Hey. Okay, so it didn't actually reveal that much. We don't know who's judging lip sync, if it's judges or if it's the queens. But if all next episode is just going to be lip syncing, like that's not good for me.
No, it's not all lip syncing. I think the lip sync at the end.
How though? So what? There's 4 people who've been eliminated, so it's going to be a 4-way lip sync. I guess there'd be like 2. They could make it like a whole episode. It could be like, okay, you lip sync against you, like knockout, like tournament style. Like you lose, so then it's the 2 winners lip sync against each other.
Yeah,
so you can take up like 20 minutes with that, 15-20 minutes plus judgment or whatever.
Well, obviously there'll be a challenge involved. I don't know, but I'm excited. When eliminates the girl, they gave him the chop. What? Oh
That's
my!
mental. That's unfair. I mean, someone else is going to go instead then.
No, they can't. No.
No.
But someone needs to go though. They always eliminate.
Well, no, because of the door.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm so tense.
Now I'm nervous again. I was stressed out watching the
tense.
episode, and then I was alright, and now I'm stressed out again.
I know, Max. Look how tense I am.
I know. But that's cool though.
No, it's not.
No, but I mean it's cool, like the little preview and
Yeah.
But it's shame for drama as well. The thing I'm most excited about is like the direct drama after the Fifi rant.
Oh my God.
I'm really excited for that. Oh no, Omar, do not say that.
Do not say that, Omar.
Right, have we got anything else you want to say about this episode / life generally?
Oh my God, Dick's out for Deck Race.
Yeah.
Forever.
Always. Anything else?
I don't know. Down with communism.
I don't know. I'm pretty for it. No one asked about my views on Donald Trump, which I was teasing last episode.
Really? Now, bitch, now.
No, I want it to be demanded. I want my views are worth a lot of money. I want you guys to demand my views.
Surprise! He's against him.
Hmm?
Spoiler alert! He hates Donald Trump.
Sort of the secret poster I've got would say. No, but okay. What we're thinking of doing now is watching the first episode of American Horror Story. And maybe doing a little. I told you about this earlier today. Don't act surprised.
We still need to do the French thing.
I might do like a friend tag or something as well. Well, yeah, I was thinking watching the first episode of American Horror Story, and maybe doing like a live stream about it. Like again, mainly because my recording software is not working. So the only way I can think to record stuff is through live streaming. So we might come back on later tonight and spill the tea on American Horror Story. Maybe. Or we might record it separately, or we might just go to bed. I don't know, together. No. So yeah, thanks for getting involved, everyone. Again, I really like the same people turning up. There's some new people. Thank you, Omar. It's not from wigsforqueens.com because they don't deliver to the UK, but it is from eBay, and it cost me about $12.99, and I'm pretty proud of it. Even though I feel like it has lies from other people, but that's okay. Okay, good. Thanks to Wikipedia at the end. Squarespace. Let's take a minute now to talk about something that I love, Squarespace. My website was so easy to design with Squarespace. Put all the squares in one space. Website. That's it. That's so it. Easy. Get your space, get your squares, put them together. Squarespace. Sorted. I bought four squares, 4 spaces. That is square. I did it before the stream. Yeah, should I put the wig on me? Okay, wait. Okay. But honestly, if you want,
let me do my wig review.
I look fishy as. Oh, your wig reveal. It's a man named Simon.
God.
Do it on camera. People love when you do that. There you go. Oh my god,
Oh my
absolute
God.
beast.
It's like an absolute
An absolute
wreck of a
beast.
woman.
Go and put it on for me. I'm gonna put it on my wig. Who do you think I am?
It's beautiful. Wait.
Don't let him see it. Don't look at me.
Don't look at me.
Don't look at me when I'm vulnerable. Okay.
Okay,
Make
wait.
it look nice.
I
I'm
don't,
gonna do a reveal.
I don't know.
I'm gonna do
You
a
need to
reveal.
look at me. So-
Don't look, everyone.
Oh, God. I think your face is all wrong, to be honest.
That's something I can't help. I'm very self-conscious about.
Oh, you look beautiful.
Okay.
Oh, I
I'll
love
do a reveal.
it. Oh, God.
Prune.
He looks so
That's what I thought,
sexy.
So I can pull this off. It's me, your favorite drag queen, Sexy
Okay.
Margarita.
What?
That's
Now I'm
what
going
I
to take this one off, you guys. Can you
Um,
imagine? That'd be
It's
beautiful.
a bit sea of realness. Okay, right. I can't actually see. I'm blinded in one eye. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Thank you.
Come back next week, same sort of time, maybe earlier. Continue down in the comments. I can't open my this eye. Talk to us in the comments down below. Come back for American Horror Story if you fancy it. We might do another video. Yeah.
Beast.
Beast. Love you all. Bye. Have a nice weekend and everything like that.
Hi, guys. Thank you.